Hello friends, welcome to this reading. If you're here, you're interested in today's question is what the next 3 months have in store for you, what to expect in the next 3 months of the year. Of course, this can be general reading if you are watching this, and it's not 2024 anymore. No, this reading can be valid for the next 3 months from the time you are watching. But since when I'm recording this is September 2024, so we are now tapping into the energies of the next 3 months. So what is going to happen by the end of the year in your life in general? And we are going to tap into all different energies, so we are just letting the messages coming through, whether it's about career, love, or personal growth, or any other aspect of your life. As usual, we have 3 piles today, 1, 2, and 3. I will also reveal the cards in a moment, and as you can see, I have also I have already some let's say charms or objects maybe can help you choose. So for pile 1, there is this, I think it's called like, it's a prediction wheel or something like this. Maybe you have a question and so you want to turn this wheel and it will give you an answer. Now it's all maybe who knows. We will turn this for pile 1 maybe in your reading. So we also have other objects. For example, for pile 2, this is a coin, a yes or no coin. So we may toss the coin for pile 2 in your reading, maybe to get like a short, straightforward yes or no to a question on your mind. And then for pile 3, we have, this is instead a deciding wheel, meaning this is a wheel that you may turn, maybe with your partner or maybe also with friends to decide what you want to do tonight. So tonight will be dine out, and we may play also with this little wheel in your pile 3. So candlelight dinner, yeah. Okay. So, but if this is not enough to help you tap into the energies for this reading, I will uncover the cards in a moment. So stay tuned. And here we are with our cards turned face up. We have for pile 1, your card is the 9 of Wands, pile 1. Look how beautiful these cards are. They are holographic. This is your card, pile 2, with the Magician. And this is your card, pile 3. We have the King of Cups. So feel free to choose whatever draws your attention, whether it's the card itself, the colors, or maybe the objects I have selected for you. Don't forget, if you're already interested in this video, if you already like this, subscribe now, like this video so you can support my channel and allow me to do more readings for you in the future. I also offer personal readings on my website every day, so you may want to check it out, scttarot.com. I will see you straight into your pile. See you soon. Hello, pile 1. If you're here, you have chosen this spinning wheel, this sort of, quick answer wheel. And we are going to put it here for a moment. Oh, let's see. Here. And maybe we will use it in your reading down the line. The card that you have chosen also is the 9 of Wands. And right from the start, I can get a sense of resilience here, pile 1. So what you may expect in the upcoming months, in the next 3 months or the last 3 months of 2024, is a sense of resilience. But there is more to this card. As I said in the intro, just in case you missed it, If you're watching this reading and it's not 2024 anymore, don't worry, because this reading is valid for the next 3 months from the moment you are watching. But since I'm recording this and it's September 2024, so for now it's valid for the next 3 months. So meaning what is going to happen by the end of the year 2024. So I'm already tapping into a sense of resilience in this card, but also, as you can see, this man is also walking towards this kind of forest. And this is giving me a sense that this man is also pushing through some final phase of some endeavor. Is a phase in your life. Maybe you are pushing through the final, it's just the final steps. It can be just the final chapter for you. So you are reaching the closure of something. You just need to push through a little bit again to reach this conclusion, because the 9 is very near to to the 10, of course. It comes before the 10. The 10 is completion, and so you are very close to completion. Pile 1, you just need to push a little bit. And you may also, I feel like you may also have a sense of endurance or maybe uncertainty as you move forward, but also great determination. You might not know exactly what will expect you once you push forward, but you know that you have to reach the conclusion of this phase, and you will do it anyway. Let's see, I have some pre-shuffled oracles for you, and I want to delve deeper before using tarot again. So what to expect in the next 3 months, we have the card Travel. And there is definitely a sense of movement also here. So maybe, travel and closure. It's incredible also. Let's see, and life purpose. There are a lot of trees in your reading, Pile 1. And also, as you can see, these cards are very similar because the 2 figures are walking in this kind of forest down a path seeking this kind of closure. And since this is a reading that touches on many aspects of your life, I will delve a little bit deeper with tarot then, and you may be seeking closure maybe on a relationship, or can be also, related to your life purpose. Maybe you will need to travel to seek closure. Or this travel can be also like a journey, maybe it's metaphorical for you. Yes, maybe moving on. Traveling may be metaphorical for some of you may be physical, like you're moving on from some kind of situation here, because there is a lot of movement in these cards. And while this man is turning his back to us, this figure, for example, is walking towards us. This is also telling me that you will have the courage to face this situation and find closure. There is also a beautiful, what seems to be like a door and a lot of light in this card, which is telling me that you will see also the light in the situation, whatever you are trying to close now or move forward from, Pile 1. And this can be related to your life purpose. Maybe there is something you do for, it can be a job, for example, which is your deepest, your soul call in this life probably, or maybe it can be just your career. If you feel like it doesn't have your life purpose, your life purpose is different from your job or your career, but maybe tied to that. And there is a great sense of resilience. What's coming through is that very simply also for some of you, you may need to move or travel in order to maybe fulfill your life purpose or something that is calling you deeply, because these figures seem to be on a journey, to find something. Maybe you're closing one chapter and then starting something new here, which aligns more closely with your life purpose or what you really want to do in your life. Pile 1. And let's dive deeper with tarot. Again, so I'm using the same deck. This is the Wildlands Tarot with these beautiful holographic backs. what to expect in the next 3 months, pile 1. And we have the 4 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Cups. I don't know where to put these cards, but let's say I will have to overlay a little bit, you know. We have the 8. This is the 8 of Wands. And we have the 3 of Cups. Look how beautiful. It's okay, pile 1. So, in terms of what to expect from the next few months here, I feel that okay, pile 1, let me tell you, this closure that you are seeking, this new phase that you are closing something, starting something new, I see that it will bring fulfillment here with the 10 of Cups. There is definitely a sense of like you will accomplish something. There is a mountain here, also meaning, you know, feeling like having a sense of fulfillment from reaching like the top of something. So whatever is connected to your life purpose, or maybe a journey of some kind, traveling, you know, closing some situations and moving on, they will bring you fulfillment in the next 3 months, pile 1. This is what I see for you. With the 4 of Pentacles, I also see that you will be working on a sense of stability for yourself, and possibly maybe making some investments or focusing on saving money. And this maybe will contribute to your sense of stability and success. Like maybe you won't earn much more, but you will just be solid and very stable with what you have. Because this is not exactly a card about earning maybe new money, but it's about having this stable foundation you can count on. And maybe also there is a sense of attachment here, I can see, especially if you have to move or change a situation, close some situation, make moves, you know, it can be also physical moves. And there may be a little bit of stubbornness here, or a sense that maybe you don't want to leave your comfort zone, or maybe you are clinging to something, to a sense of stability and comfort. But overall, this is a good card, and I think this is indicating, you know, that you will be able to find your sense of stability. And also I'm very drawn to the buildings here in the background, because to me they exemplify, you know, the sense of success and achievement. With the 8 of Wands, again, this relates to travel because it's a card related to movement. So you can definitely travel to some other foreign lands. This is also it's called, you know, the Wildlands Tarot. So maybe it's not a chance. I was drawn to use this deck because maybe you are traveling in the next 3 months. You can expect, you know, to go far away to foreign places, you know. And the 8 of Wands is a card of movement, but also things gaining momentum, a lot of energy building up here that will lead to some sort of fulfillment, because we have a lot of cups in this reading, as well as this 3 of Cups, which indicates a sense of connection, being deeply connected to people around you, fostering a sense of community, collaboration, but also joy and shared camaraderie, yes, I guess. And but also this can be a special moment with a special someone. So not only I see you fulfilling something important for you emotionally, before then financially, it can be also tied to the financial aspect, but also emotionally I see you, pile 1, doing very well. And this can be a special connection with a person. We will also delve deeper into the love aspect as we go on in this reading, you know, in the second part of this reading. So we'll pull some cards specifically for love, as I know that many of you want to know. But I see here also a sense of community and collaboration. Maybe you will find fulfillment in like your in a network. Maybe it can be a support network, a community, or friends, or just people you resonate with. And I see a lot of joy and connection here, but especially I feel this can be tied to a special romantic connection, possibly in your life. And again, so pile one, I have other 3 pre-shuffled oracles, and then we will delve deeper using some tarot again, and I will shuffle the tarot. So pile one, these oracles are truly resonate with the essence of the reading we have seen so far, and especially with again, the oracles are very similar because I have for you conclusions are within reach. This sense of conclusions within reach really resonates with the closure card we had in the beginning. And look, I'm noticing this now with more trees here for you and almost the same colors here, like the light. There is a sense of closure, but also new beginnings. It feels very exciting, and this can be the energy will gain momentum as you possibly close a phase in your life in the next 3 months. We have luck is on your side with a new moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is also a sign that is very adventurous. It's connected also to this idea of traveling, and also seeking, higher learning, spiritual truth. Also maybe this can be connected to either education or maybe a pursuit of something higher, either philosophically or maybe spiritually. It doesn't have to be, by the way, it's connected to traveling as well, because this is a very adventurous sign that likes to explore foreign lands. And so again, this idea of traveling is coming through in your reading by one. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. So more of this idea, pile one, that even if you, and I could see in the beginning with the 9 of Wands, I was talking about a sense of resilience. Like maybe you had to endure some kind of situation and now you are closing this chapter to embrace something maybe more fulfilling for you. Know that this cycle will be closing for you in the next 3 months, which is good news, definitely. We have a lot of fire and earth. For sure, a lot of Sagittarius also in this pile, so you may be a Sagittarius, but you don't have to be. Okay, pile one. So let me delve a little bit deeper with tarot. In particular, I want to investigate a little bit the emotional side of the next 3 months. What is going to happen in romance, in your connections? Let's see. Your personal connections in general, but in particular, if there is something about romance or love coming through for the next 3 months, let's see. And we have the King of Swords. I don't know, maybe you can see the cards if I put them here. Yes, I guess you can. And then we have the Page of Swords. So more swords coming now, showing up for you now. Pile one. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, a lot of court cards. And we have the Moon. Now I don't know where to put the cards. Yes, I guess you can see them if I just put them this way. And we have, the Lovers, so nice. No, it's the Three of Cups. I don't know why, I just read the Lovers into this for some reason. The Three of Cups again, so twice. Because for me, this is about a romantic connection. Definitely. And we have the Hanged Man in reverse at the bottom. So you may be Yeah, and you are unstucking yourself maybe from a period of suspension or stagnation or surrender, like you're seeing things clearly now with the King of Swords in particular. The King of Swords is, so what is coming for you in the next 3 months, what you can expect. With the King of Swords, there is this sense of gaining clarity, like being very also analytical of your situation, and so being able to make decisions with a very clear mind and pursuing things with a sense of clarity. I see both a message related possibly to your career, but also a little bit of romance here, because I keep seeing this important connection. But I can see that especially in your professional endeavors, you can be very professional, but I also see that you can be very analytical in your personal connections too. Like I can see someone who is very sharp, and there is like some ability here to learn new information, to know what to do with the information that you have, and you are bringing a sense of authority here to the table. I can see you very controlled, very analytical, very sharp. I can see here, maybe with disclosure in particular, you may not want to remain attached, emotionally to something that pertains to the past, but as you are seeking this sense of closure, I see you doing it with a sense of, being very analytical and possibly also a little bit detached. So maybe other people can see you as a little bit detached or maybe cool emotionally, but actually this is a way I can see you, this is a way of being very determined and controlled, in every situation in the next 3 months. Especially, I think it's tied to this closure that you are seeking, and this, phase, the cycle that you are closing. Yeah. You have a lot of power, I have to say. Also, especially in the phase of this cycle that is closing, you won't feel powerless. I can see here a lot of, a sense of empowerment. Despite with the moon, maybe you will experience some uncertainty, possibly, but I can see you here with the Queen of Pentacles in particular, really upholding, standing strong, let's say, in yourself with a sense of dignity. The Queen of Pentacles is also talking about wealth. And so this is another message for you, that whatever you are closing, whatever phase you're closing, and maybe beginning a new one, it can bring you prosperity, even though there is a sense of uncertainty here. But I also see there are a lot of people here, so with the Three of Cups in particular, these people may represent also the people you are engaging with in the next 3 months, and naturally this community, maybe other people you are working with, I was mentioning before, or maybe one of these people can also be this significant partner, maybe a romantic connection for you. The moon is also tied to emotions, very deep emotions, uncertainty, confusion, illusions, but also deep romance, and I feel like there is a very important connection for you here. Let me clarify a little bit I want to clarify Moon and Three of Cups and see what, the Lovers. And this wanted to come up in reverse. I don't know why, but I feel it's upright. Maybe it's me holding the deck in reverse. The Lovers, I mentioned it before. And this is the confirmation I needed, because I feel like this is a romantic connection. So in the next 3 months, and there is the Five of Wands at the bottom. I don't know if you are maybe going through a period of confusion or conflict with a special someone, but here definitely with the Lovers, with the two hearts, you see they are connected. I don't know if you can see it in the card. And also the Three of Cups. This is telling me And we also have the moon and the Venus symbol here. I feel like you can find harmony, and this is the Three of Cups. Me, you can find harmony with this person, especially if there has been something, you know, some confusion. The moon and the lovers can also be a connection from the past, or a partner you were maybe you are holding on to, or you're still attached to in some way, but there is an important connection still in the cards here for the next 3 months. And by the way, this wanted to come up, you know, in reverse for some reason, but I don't feel like actually we have the Three of Cups upright twice, and so you know, the lovers represents beauty, maybe also the beginning of a new romance for you. Maybe you are closing something and beginning something, another, you know, relationship with something else, being optimistic, you know. But maybe this is coming up in reverse for the simple reason that maybe there is some trial, or maybe with the Five of Wands at the bottom I was seeing before. Let's see if it's still here. And maybe a sense of frustration, or can be distance. Maybe travel is related to this relationship. Maybe there is a long distance relationship for some of you, and maybe there is a sense of frustration here, okay, for some of you. It can be. For others, I think maybe you may be seeking closure on a connection, but for others of you, the tough cycle can be also referred to love, and maybe you're finding ways to, maybe you're traveling and seeing this person, because the lovers is a very strong connection and union, and maybe you're finding solutions to the situation. And with the Three of Cups, I can feel there is a sense of harmony in this relationship. So whatever, you know, the lovers is still here, even if it wanted to come up in reverse, and so it may point to some conflicts or frustrations. But with the Three of Cups, by the way, I feel like this can be you can find a compromise, you can find healing, you can find comfort. This can be a resolution in the next 3 months. In fact, you know, the tough cycle is the end of a tough cycle approaches. If this relates to a relationship maybe you're currently having, you know, it means that in the next 3 months you will find a resolution, Pile 1, because we have the Three of Cups twice and it's upright. So I could feel this energy all the time. I don't know why, and then it came up, you know. So it's just a confirmation. So let's spin the wheel. What do you say, Pile 1? So we can try maybe just I don't know, have a question in your mind, you know, and we will spin the wheel. It's quite difficult to spin, but let's do it. And yeah. So let's see. Oh, it says unknown. Sorry, Pile 1. Whatever you were asking is still unknown. Maybe there is still something that is working behind the scenes and you don't know yet. But yeah, the answers maybe will be coming. And I feel we have uncovered a lot already in this reading. Actually, so we haven't left, you know, too many stones unturned, like they say. So I really hope this has given you some clarity or comfort or insight into your situation. Please remember, if you're watching this video so far, like and subscribe now, and comment as well, because I really appreciate your support. So please support my channel by subscribing, liking, or commenting. It really means a lot for me, especially if you have been watching this video so far. Remember that I also offer personal readings on my website everydayacttarot.com, so please check it out. I really hope you enjoyed this, and to see you again in the next reading, Pile 1. Bye bye. And I almost forgot, Pile 1, as I wanted to, you know, I was just already cleaning the table, you know, to make room for the next pile, I actually forgot to pull a card for you, just one, from this huge deck, you know, to wrap up your reading. And I really want to use this deck because it comes with sentences at the bottom, and so it can be useful, you know, to really beautiful wrap up your reading and just give a cohesive message for what to expect in the next 3 months. And we have a card. Oh, this is the Awakening. Wonderful. It says, you have climbed a mountain, now reward yourself. Pile 1. I mean, and we saw the mountain here in the beginning. I said you were going to climb a mountain and reach fulfillment in many aspects. It can be in your relationship, you know, that we mentioned, but it can be also other aspects of your life in the next 3 months. Gratitude for all that you have accomplished, rejoicing and being grateful. This echoes for some reason, especially the mountain part, what I was seeing here, like reaching the top of something and reaching this kind of fulfillment, you know, reaching a new phase. The Awakening is the Judgment card, means elevating, reaching a new level of awareness, or just a new level of completion, leveling up, you know, and just reaching this beautiful fulfillment, even though it has been tough, like this other card says. But luck is on your side and you are doing it. You are climbing the mountain and reaching deeper fulfillment over the next 3 months. Pile 1. And this is what I was forgetting, but I really like this part for your reading. I didn't want you to miss out on this part. So I've just recorded and added it to your messages. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. If you're watching this, you are interested and what the next 3 months have in store for you. If you're watching this, and I'm recording it's September 2024, so it refers to the next 3 months before the end of the year. But if you're watching this in any other moment, and you may just feel drawn to the question or the reading itself or the cards, so it's perfect because it can also be a timeless reading referring to the next 3 months for you, in whatever moment you are watching, you know, whenever you are watching. And so if you chose this pile 2, you were drawn to the Magician card and also possibly to the yes or no coin. And we may toss this coin also before ending the reading, you know, maybe to wrap it up or just to answer very quickly a question on your mind. So starting with the Magician energy here, a lot of power of manifestation, a lot of personal power. So I feel like the energy of the next 3 months will be very much focused for you, Pile 2, on a sense of liberation, personal power, and really manifesting your desires. Whether it is a commitment, whether it is a relationship, or it can be something in your professional life, I just feel that you are able to like focus on what you want to experience in your life and attract it to you. And you also have the power to manifest your ideas and make them a reality, manifest your dreams and make them a reality. With the Magician here, I perceive like a lot of concentration of power, actually. Like I feel like you can be a person, especially in the next 3 months, you will be very strong mentally. You may also be strategic in the way you decide to implement some plans and the way you want to shape your life, and really being smart and really being strategic and intentional about it with this card, Pile 2. So, yeah, this is a good start of the side, Pile 2. I have here some pre-shuffled oracles, and then I will shuffle again tarot cards to delve deeper into your reading. So what to expect from the next 3 months, Pile 2. We have the card Boundaries. And we have the infinity symbol here and here. This is interesting. This is also about balance. You know, balance is in the middle. I feel like you may need, and we have willpower. It's a keyword for the Magician. So Okay, let's go slowly here because I have a few messages already. So the infinity symbol here, you know, where there is this balancing point in the middle, you know, and also this figure is speaking of balance for me. It may mean that, you know, in order to balance yourself or some aspect of your life, you may need to draw boundaries in the next 3 months with other people, maybe people who work with you, or maybe also in a personal relationships. And drawing some boundaries may mean also, as I was saying, being intentional and very strategic, where to put the line that other people may not, you know, you don't want other people to cross with you. Can be emotional boundaries, so to safeguard your maybe emotional well-being. You may need a lot of willpower to draw these boundaries, but maybe with the word in your hand, I feel like you are just entering a phase of pure manifestation, and just as I was saying, you're harnessing your personal power. And maybe you will need to draw some boundaries in order to tap fully into this energy, and maybe to really focus on what matters the most for you, and maybe leaving aside or just letting go of something that doesn't really serve you, so you can focus your energies into what you can grow. And actually here the word is in your hand, you can see. Wonderful energy, wonderful energy. And we have the card commitment. And I was talking about commitment before because we can see here 2 birds. I think this is a dove. This looks more like an eagle. They are like tying the knot, you know. I see a lot of knots. So it's just like, maybe you can reinforce your commitment to another person. Maybe you need to draw boundaries in a committed relationship. Your willpower may have to do with showing commitment also in some endeavor or in something that you have to do. Or you will be able to manifest maybe a new commitment with someone. This can be a new relationship with a person. And so we have many possibilities, but very similar overall. And maybe you are able to, we will be able to manifest the commitment you desire with someone, or just tie the knot, as I was saying, manifesting maybe a committed relationship, or just becoming closer with someone in your life. Maybe, you know, if it's not a relationship you are in already, it can be with someone new. Take what resonates. This is very interesting, part 2. I would say this is a good start. As I was saying, maybe you will need to show your willpower and your commitment to something. Also, maybe, or maybe you will be committed to drawing boundaries, and this will take a lot of your energy, especially if you're trying to, again, as I was saying, establishing healthier boundaries with other people. It can be also with a person. But we will delve deeper also with tarot into love in particular at the end of this reading, so stay tuned. And I think it's time to delve a little bit deeper with tarot, and so I'm using my Wildlands tarot. Is the same tarot I used to pull this card, and so we will just delve a little bit deeper into what to expect in the next 3 months, part 2. And so we have the Fool. Okay, maybe you are drawing boundaries with someone. The Magician is card number 1, and we have the Fool. Starting from scratch, pile 2. So I said pile 1 because there was something similar, a similar energy in pile 1 as well. There was closure and a new beginning. So maybe if you were drawn to pile 1, you may want to check it out. But I feel that it's the same but different here. I see you are manifesting a new beginning, a beginning from scratch. And with these mountains here, it can seem like maybe something foolish, maybe it can seem like too much, but I feel like you are manifesting this new start. Maybe you are drawing a boundary with something that came before, you know, and now you want your You want to start from zero, literally, okay? This is new potential, new opportunities. Step in also a little bit into uncharted territories. There can be a little bit of uncertainty, but you're following your gut. You're not following reason here. You want something new, and this is a new beginning, the beginning of a new cycle for you. And you are using your willpower to manifest this new beginning into being. It feels very exciting, by the way. You may not want to listen to other people who are trying maybe to tell you not to do something, and maybe this is where you will throw your boundaries because you are committed maybe to something, to your vision, and you don't want other people to interfere. We have the Eight of Cups, definitely, okay? So, and more mountains in the background. You are walking away and releasing something, boundaries. Again, the Eight of Cups is all about realizing that there was a situation that is not for you anymore, and so you are walking away. It can be a little bit demanding emotionally, may not be easy, but you feel the call for something deeper and maybe something more fulfilling. It can have to do with this full energy of a new beginning here. And so you are drawn to it and you are just moving forward part two because you feel there can be a little bit, there can be something better along the journey, even though the journey is a little bit uncertain and maybe you don't know exactly what to expect. But here there is a sense that maybe you are unfulfilled in a situation, or you just want to seek something deeper. If it's not you living a situation, that you may just want to deepen and maybe realign yourself with some sort of deeper truth that you know is better, something maybe you know is better for you. And you may want to even if it's rocky, you may feel drawn to change because the Eight is about change. And so you may summon your willpower actually, maybe to make this kind of move, to move into a new direction. Here there is change, there is starting anew. You may also be committed to this new path. The Eight of Coins, so another 8. 8 is the number connected to change, and we have 8, and also the infinity symbol is an 8, so a lot here I feel also like karmic energy. You may be on the verge of a very significant change. You're willing to put the effort into whatever path is calling you now, and maybe starting this new path will require you, not to give up, to keep manifesting, to be committed, to be disciplined. A lot of trial and error possibly, but you are working on it. And so over the next 3 months, you will be working on this new vision because you have a lot of willpower here. This can be also a journey of exploration. You may also be embarking on a literal new journey. This was also true for pile 1. We had the card travel. So with the Fool, it doesn't have to be like physical necessarily, but it can be. And you are embarking onto something new, even physically, with a physical move maybe. With the Emperor, so you are not totally reckless, part 2, because the Fool can be reckless. But the Emperor is bringing a sense of stability into your reading, like this is number 4. And so you are also seeking a sense of personal stability. You are not starting something from scratch because you want to be foolish or you don't want to listen to other people. You want to build something solid for yourself. And I can also see that you are going to approach this change, by the way, not only with a sense of steady commitment, but you are going to be also very, very structured in your approach, because the Emperor is all about being structured and disciplined and having plans and organization and being well organized. So this is not going to be chaotic. Whatever you are transitioning into over the next 3 months, you are doing it very well, part 2, and you are also very confident, disciplined, and I can see you also being very in control and in charge of the situation. You may also do very well financially, or you will be working on your financial health and prosperity, especially with the 8 of Pentacles here. You will be also perfecting or bettering yourself, improving your skills into something in order maybe to achieve more stability or a better position. And with the Emperor, you may also be here in a position in charge of something, of a situation, maybe at work you are in a leader position, you know, you have leadership. But also with commitment and the Emperor, I can sense that this may have to do with a romantic connection as well, if it resonates with you. So you may want to connect deeper, working harder on a connection or commitment with a special someone, because the Emperor is someone who, there may be a person here. So either this is you or the person maybe that is part of your life, who is part of your life, you know. But this person definitely, so either you are seeing a person here that you highly value in your life, and you see a commitment, you see a future, you see something stable with this person, you want to build it, or you want to build on it, you know. And so you are deepening your commitment to this person, or this is a person who is maybe already in your life and who will come towards you with a proposal maybe, or who will want, you know, to just deepen this commitment and will show up in a way, you know, that you will see this person is really committed to improving the connection, just working on it. And yeah, one more card, and we have the Star. Beautiful energy. Pile 2, you are reaching for the stars. There is a sense of hope. Whatever you are transitioning towards, as I said before in these cards, there is a sense that you are going towards something better over the next 3 months, that you are transitioning and you're feeling more hopeful and optimistic. You may reach your goals, you may have a very clear vision, and you're doing it with the best intentions. And also there can be someone coming into your life with the best intentions as well, with the Star. You may also reach some sort of success or recognition over the next 3 months. As I was saying, maybe you are reaching a stable position. Overall, a very optimistic vibe I get here, pile 2. I want to use some more pre-shuffled oracles for you, pile 2, in your reading. And then sorry, and then we will delve deeper again, especially into love and romance, to see if something more comes up using another tarot. Okay, so I will shuffle another tarot for you and see what comes up. So these cards are alive. Okay, nothing is yet set in stone. As I was saying, there is a sense that you are transitioning and you may be at the beginning of something here, especially with the Fool. The sea here, the waters are very rough. It looks like a stormy sea, you know, and it can be also a stormy transition for some reason, especially emotionally here with the 8 of Cups. Whatever you are leaving behind, you know, you are using maybe your willpower in order to make this transition. Nothing is set in stone. It means, you know, that with the 8 of Pentacles also here, a lot depends on your commitment and how much discipline and energy you are putting into this endeavor, or something that you are envisioning, or can be a goal, in the sense that a lot depends on you. This, I feel, is what this card means. There can be a lot of emotion also during this transition for some reason. Yeah, but with the Magician, you know, there is also a sense that everything depends on you. So you are the Magician here, you hold the power, and so things depend on you. And so nothing is yet set in stone, because you need to put your effort, your energy, you need to work for it, you know. We have adjustments are required, but possibly you already know, because with the 8 of Cups, as I said, this is realignment for you. Realign with something that fulfills you deeper, with the Star, with something that you envision that is for you. So there is certainly a realignment to do here, a little bit by 2 over the next 3 months, or by the end of the year 2024 if you're watching this and the year is not over yet. And we have a time to give rather than take with the new moon in Virgo. Yes, a lot of Virgo, a lot of earthy energy here, especially with the Eight of Pentacles. Working hard for something. It's time to give your energy, to put your effort into something. It's time to build, you see, because we have a hammer here, we have tools that can be useful for you to build something. So this is a time definitely to work and to be also organized, well organized, and very detailed with your plans. So it's also a time for hard work, not just for dreaming and hoping with a star, but working towards this vision that you have. Wonderful. So part 2, as I was saying before, I want to pull some more tarot cards, in particular to delve a little bit deeper into romance. Or let's see what else comes up before concluding your reading. So I'm going to shuffle these cards. And we have the Four Pentacles. This came up in pile 1 as well. Again, 4-4 with the Emperor, meaning being really focused on your stability, achieving a sense of stability, making the right investments, saving possibly, you know, for the future, making sound decisions even with your finances, you know. And I can see, and there's something here that normally I don't see in the Four Pentacle card, but is in this deck, is this Venus symbol. You know, this is the symbol of Venus, the planet of Venus, yes, the planet of love, by the way. And I see also, this is unusual as well, 2 people, and this is very similar for me to the other card where we saw the 2 birds, you know, tying the knot. So you may actually go maybe live with someone, because we have 4-4 and 4 is the home as well. This is not the 4 of Wands, but it's giving me 4 of Wands vibes for some reason. Maybe you want to, as I was saying before, maybe you are deepening your commitment to someone and there is a home here. Maybe you are going to live together, maybe with a special someone, and so you are just working on your connection, deepening your connection, you know. We have the Emperor again, twice. Okay, let me see. Let me pull some cards. We have the Eight of Cups twice. What is happening in pile 2? Like, we have the same cards over and over. We have the 4 Cups. And we have the 8 of Swords. Yeah. Okay, pile 2. What is going on here? So definitely with the Emperor. Let me start with the Emperor and the 4 Cups coming up twice for you. The Emperor, you know, it's, as I was saying, a kind of self-control, achieving wealth, also a sense of authority, you know. It can be also a person entering your life with these qualities. Maybe it can be your husband, you know, but if you're a woman in particular, but it can be also your energy. You are someone who wants to attain maybe some goals here, but as I was saying, there is a lot of strength, there is a lot of control also over your emotions, and I feel like you are summoning this control pile 2, because over the next 3 months, for some reason, with the 8 of Cups, you are going to I don't know why, you are abandoning something. You may feel like abandoning something, and maybe for some of you, you want actually, with the 8 of Cups, move towards something. This can be, for some of you, I feel, can just be a feeling like of wanting to, I don't know why, abandoning something. But with the Emperor here, you are showing me the strength to actually maybe liberate yourself and starting a new phase, because this feels so unfulfilling. And so you are like wanting to turn a situation, maybe this can be related to a relationship, and make it work towards, maybe a new phase, or like a phase where you are tapping into this deeper fulfillment for some reason. Because here with the Four of Cups, what I see happening emotionally is that there is a lot of weariness and unhappiness, maybe a period that feels a little bit stagnant, maybe too much, because we have 4, 4, 4, 4 a lot, and 8, 8, a lot of 8 and 4. There is a need for a change, because 4 is stability and 8 is the need for a change. So I feel like, especially if emotionally maybe can be in a relationship here, there's been a little bit of, as I was saying, things feel like in a standstill. There is a need for new possibility, maybe. Seeking something new in the situation. It doesn't mean necessarily sorry, there are kids outside. Doesn't mean necessarily abandoning the situation. May mean just summoning the strength, maybe to turn this stability that has become stagnation, and there is a sense of restriction here as well, into something maybe that works better with the Fool here, like starting from scratch. Can be a new phase. Because here we have some difficulty, I have to be honest, Pile 2, and a little bit of crisis, maybe some difficulties, and can be also a little bit of apathy, especially when it comes to maybe a relationship or something. And maybe your willpower, like we said in the beginning, may be related, to keep showing commitment in the situation, and maybe changing this situation for the better. Because I see you summoning your strength here, if it makes sense. And with the Fool, this is a new beginning. Maybe you want to do something about the commitment with this person. I feel there is a commitment here, especially with this house, and the 2 people here, and the symbol of Venus, the planet of love. And there may be love here still, but I don't know why. For some reason, there is also like this stationary period that brings a little bit of difficulty and crisis. So, let me okay, the kids are gone, sorry guys, but let me wrap up your reading, Pile 2, with a card. And I'm using now these huge cards because they have also sentences on the cards, and I think it can be perfect to wrap up your reading and wrap up the energy, the overall energy of the next 3 months for you. And the card that I have for you, Pile 2, is the 7 of Wands. Sorry for the glare. It says, challenge, competition, feeling unstable after achieving success. This is interesting. Hold your ground, breathe and persevere with courage. There may be also a sense like maybe you have achieved a stability. You already have, because I can see it with the Emperor, the 4 of Pentacles. You already have something solid. You already have a structure. You already have stability in your life. But maybe now there is a sense of, as I was saying, a little bit of difficulty of a crisis, maybe a sense of restriction, maybe a little bit of apathy. But this is an encouragement overall in your reading, especially with the commitment card in the beginning, and we had also the willpower to fight for what you have achieved with the 7 of Wands. This is a card about holding your balance. We had balance here with the first card. If you remember, I was telling you this card, this figure seems to be maintaining her balance, for some reason. There is a sense of holding your ground, maybe defending what you have. Don't let stagnation, sink in, and maybe find new ways to bring maybe a turn here to the situation, and new energy, new knowledge, or just new commitment, a renewal overall with the Fool. Hold your ground, breathe and persevere with courage. Yeah, this is what I have for you, Pile 2. I was telling you in the beginning so that I would toss the coin. So this is not valid, okay? So just have a question on your mind and I will toss the coin Just think about the question, and the answer is yes. I hope this is an encouragement for you, part 2, and that this is a positive answer to your question, whatever question was on your mind. And this is what I have for you. Please remember to subscribe, like, and comment to support my channel. If you have been watching this video so far, please remember to support my channel with either by subscribing, liking, or commenting. This would really mean a lot for me, and will allow me also to feel motivated to publish more content like this and other readings in the future. Know that I also offer personal readings on my website every day, esttarot.com. We have already quite a community there, and I'm really grateful to all my clients who support me and trust me every day, me and my readings. Please feel free to check it out. And I really hope you enjoyed this, by the way, part 2. Really hope it resonated. I really hope to see you soon in the next reading. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. If you are here, you were drawn to the King of Cups as a card, or to the deciding wheel, decision wheel, I think it's called that way. It's just a very nice, fun wheel to turn, and maybe we can do it at the end of your reading and see just what comes up, just for fun, but this can be part of your reading. Let's start your reading with the King of Cups. Know that this card is not gender specific, so you may be also a woman, and this can be your energy, or you can be, a man or whatever. So the King of Cups, so it's just to tell you that I can feel like two things. So either this is your energy for the next 3 months, or for some of you may represent also maybe a person. And tapping into the energy maybe of a person coming into your life who has the characteristics of the King of Cups. The King of Cups represents, I feel like, primarily your, sorry for the noise that comes from outside, your journey over the next 3 months. Meaning that I can see that over the next 3 months will be really important for you to keep your balance, especially, emotional balance, and the balance between your emotions and your logic, or your mind and your heart for some reason. This period can be also deeply emotional for you in many ways. If you're not in love, you may fall in love with someone. If not, there is a person you are maybe currently tied to, who can be very important, who can give you love and support and generosity and compassion. But overall, I feel like these themes may be very important for you over the next 3 months, pile 3. And so you may, all relationships and everything that is related to love and personal connections may be very important over the next three months. Especially with the King of Cups, I feel like you may be especially attuned to your emotions, but at the same time, I can see you managing your emotions with a sense of detachment and control. Like, you can be loving and kind and reliable, but at the same time also, if it's in a professional setting, very reliable and very professional. If it's in a relationship, also very balanced and kind, but at the same time also very balanced with your emotions, and in general in your in the way you deal with other people. For those of you also who maybe are creative, you may also be very creative and artistic, pile 3. If it's the case, maybe you can just craft something in a way that is very balanced, and just I see in general also in your endeavors a lot of responsibility, and you can be also very creative as well. Yeah, this is what I'm getting from just this card, but let's see Pile 3, I have some pre-shuffled oracles for you, and then we will use tarot to delve a little bit deeper, and I will shuffle the tarot as well. In the end, I will also use tarot again, oracle and tarot again, to delve a little bit deeper, especially into the romance and love aspect of the reading. So the first oracle I have for you is friendship. And I was just telling you how important personal connections will be over the next 3 months. And so maybe friendship and surrounding yourself with positive energy and people you share the same interests with, people who bring a positive vibe to the table, will be very important for you. You may also be very generous with your friends, or you just may make new friends, you know. And friendship may be one of the positive aspects of the next 3 months. It can also be a group of support or people who will support you and bring this King of Cups energy. Because this can be just also energy that enters your life, and friendship will soften you and will make you happy and will make you sing and will make you dance. There can be a lot of laughter and good moments spent with friends. Maybe you will go to some event and have a lot of fun, gather with your community, your friends and people you know. And I just get a very positive vibe from this card and a sense of community and yes, happiness together, like shared joy. And we have grieving. This is almost bringing like an opposite energy, but I was in a certain sense expecting this, because with the King of Cups I already saw in the beginning that over the next 3 months there can be something that is truly emotional, impacting, you know, in your life. Pile 3. Especially here I see how you are holding it all together. This grieving may actually mean, I can see how these two cards are almost the opposite, because here the 3 people are parting and here there are 3 people instead who are grieving something, the loss of something. With the butterfly there may be also transformation, maybe a situation will transform. And there may be a difficult moment ahead, Pile 3, over the next 3 months, but overall I see you keeping your balance and keeping your emotions in check, and this is positive, Pile 3. We have dreams. So over the next 3 months, Pile 3, you may want to pay attention both to the dreams at night, and maybe can bring insights into your subconscious, and you may want to journal, maybe you reflect on your dreams as you wake up, as they may bring some messages for you. But I also feel that these dreams may be dreams that you harbor, things that you want to achieve, and you may want to focus on them. As you move forward, I can see here, for example, there is like a woman, maybe someone holding a woman. We can see a landscape. I can see a really blue sky in a bright day. Maybe you will dream of brighter days. Maybe there will be a person who is your dream. The message here is something to keep the balance in your emotions, you know. Keep your emotional balance in any case, as you maybe pursue these dreams, or maybe you will start dreaming about something as you go through the process. Maybe a difficult moment over the next 3 months, but I don't think you will have to worry too much about this, because I see you managing your emotions, Pile 3. Let's see what deeper insights we can get using tarot. And here I have my tarot. Let me shuffle it. We have the Knight of Cups, so more cups energy, watery energy in your reading, Pile 3. More of the Six of Cups, more of this creative, romantic also energy, wanting maybe to express your feelings. And now I understand with the Six of Cups, this is a card about nostalgia and the past. Maybe over the next 3 months, Pile 3, what you will be grieving is possibly the end of relationship here, or maybe someone from your past with the Six of Cups, because this is a card about nostalgia, and you will reflect a lot on this past and maybe feel a little bit maybe even sad or just nostalgic about someone here. Can be also a friend, doesn't have to be romantic, but with the Knight of Cups, totally, I can see you tapping into these deep romantic feelings, and maybe you will want to, maybe you will dream to express something or to go towards something from your past, maybe to rekindle also a connection here. It may be, and we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I see you, pile 3, trying to hold your balance and maybe juggling multiple aspects of your life as you move forward. Either your friendship, personal connections, your career, it can be even your finances, and maybe you will have a sense that you are trying to hold it all together. But eventually I see you doing it and having positivity, seeing things in a positive light, and also seeing things keeping a positive mind overall, and possibly also having a sense of humor about things will go a long way, in the sense when you try to keep your balance, especially your emotional balance. I can also see here that you may try to prioritize, actually you may have over the next 3 months to prioritize the right things. Like it will be either when you are managing I feel like you may have to manage also your energy, especially with the grieving here. There may be a lot of ups and downs, because normally, not in this card, but normally in the Two of Pentacles we see a rough sea in the background, meaning stormy, rough emotions as well. Here the background in any case is rocky, which gives a sense of stability, but also a sense of rockiness. Like things can be a little bit rocky, and maybe you try not to lose your balance. You may be also very busy, and so maybe sometimes keeping the balance may also mean dedicate some time to yourself and taking time to rest. There may be a lot on your mind, especially with the Six of Cups, and maybe in the busyness of your life over the next 3 months, there is a deep desire. Maybe you dream to reconnect with someone. This is something that's coming through. You may even be in love with this person. You may there is a desire maybe to give here to someone, to give to this person, maybe to reconnect with someone. And definitely you can see it with the Six of Cups. And we have also the Hierophant. This is the last card I'm going to pick. This card speaks about commitment. So maybe, there is also, normally there isn't, but on this card there is a couple. Oh, looks like it's a couple, So maybe the message is coming through here is, the Hierophant is normally about following, and stick to your own values. This may mean also that I don't see you like being reckless in this period. I see more following maybe some sort of established path that maybe sticking to your values and what like again, this ties up a little bit into the sense of balance I was talking about in the beginning. Like you are maybe finding your balance and sticking with what so you're not venturing, since there is a lot on your plate here. I feel like over the next 3 months may not be the moment for you to venture into something new. And this is a little bit a different pile from the others, because especially in pile 1 and 2 we had instead this sense of, okay, let's try something new, maybe let's venture into the unknown. But here I see you more like pile 3 attached maybe to the past, even over the next 3 months. maybe just trying to juggle. This is a card about routine, you know, just the daily life, just trying to go along, just moving through, you know, go through the days. It doesn't mean, you know, yeah, also doing it a little bit of the same, you know. So I don't want to say there won't be changes or challenges. As we can see, they are primarily emotional for me in this reading, but for the most part I see you just going through your day-to-day and your daily activities, and there can be even a sense of maybe repetitions here, a little bit more of the same, you know, every day. But overall this gives you maybe a sense of comfort. And if you're grieving, something may even help you, you know, like it doesn't mean you have to be bogged down by responsibilities or something, or to let responsibilities, you know, weigh you down. But I feel like maybe it can be a way for you to find your balance in your day-to-day and maybe deal with some other emotional like issues, if it makes sense, you know. Okay, so let me use, I have other pre-shuffled oracles, and then we will delve deeper with the tarot, especially into the emotional and love aspect of this reading. Point 3. Nothing will come of this situation. My God. I feel like this refers to this state. This state maybe of grieving and maybe being attached to the past. Nothing will come of it, because nothing can come of, you know, this sense of you cannot live in the memories, you know, you have to move forward for some reason. So this can be tied to that. We have Don't let pride get in your way. Maybe nothing will come of this situation if you don't do something about it. Also, because here we see the intention, I think maybe you want to rekindle some kind of connection here that feels very important for you. And so in this sense, maybe you need to summon also some courage here, and maybe a little bit being creative in your approach. And even though I see you sticking here to your principle, to your values, doing what is best, you know, for the situation, and I want to delve deeper than with tarot, but maybe you will need to summon your confidence if you want to change the situation, you know, especially if you don't see changes where you would like to see them. You are good enough. Yeah, you know, I feel like you can be very kind and maybe a little bit sometimes, I don't want to say shy, but maybe for some reason why you need to summon your confidence and know that you are good enough and you are deserving of good things. Point 3, you may also be good enough for, I feel like, if there is some endeavor or something you are trying to achieve, maybe also professionally. This can be an encouragement from the cards, or from spirit, you know. You're good enough to achieve it. Just keep working on it. And also Virgo is a sign associated with daily activities, routine, you know. Keep repeating the same. It's just working on the details. So as long as you put this kind of attention into what you do, just do your best and know that you're good enough. Sometimes Virgo want to be is a perfectionist and feels like what they do is never enough. And so be mindful of this energy, as I was saying, and be confident, believe in yourself, hold your vision. Yeah. You may need to be steadfast here with what you want to achieve. Point 3, especially with the dreams we had in the beginning. You can see like we have a lot of moons here. Hold your vision, like you are good enough. Just keep going. Whatever you want to achieve over the next 3 months, hold your vision means yeah, maybe it's good. We have a lot of fixed energy here. To be a little bit stubborn about it, you know, will go a long way when it comes to helping you achieve something that's on your mind. I know, I hope it's clear. I hope it makes sense. Hold your vision, just don't change what you're doing. You are on the right path here. Maybe you want to follow established lines, you know. When it comes to doing things your way, maybe stick to your principles, as I was saying. Too many cards. Let me delve deeper with Tarot now, pile 3. So I want to delve deeper, especially into the, let's see about the emotional, maybe romantic aspect, if something comes up. Otherwise, I will just take what. Okay, so we have the King of Cups again. Okay, pile 3. So King of Cups seems to be important in your reading. 7 of Wands, hold your vision. I want to put this card here actually, and I will explain you why. We have Death. Okay, pile 3, this can be connected to grieving, maybe the end of a situation, the end of a relationship. There may have been an ending already, maybe in a connection or something. You may want to reconnect with this person. We have the Ace. We have an ending and a new beginning, pile 3. And the Fool. This was coming up in pile, it was pile 2. And the Two of Pentacles at again at the bottom. It's like, it's the same card. So I want to put it here, but it's okay. Too many cards, but okay. Pile 3. You need to be strong with the Death card, and to keeping your emotions in check. You know, with the Death card, there is a sense of transformation, a change that can be also unexpected. Maybe can be also a loss since you are grieving. Maybe you are grieving the end of a relationship. So sorry if it's the case, but or over the next 3 months, there may be maybe a friendship. It can be also the end of a friendship or some sort of loss here, maybe related to friendships. It can be. But I see you going through this phase over the next 3 months, and this is the positive. This is very specific as a reading actually, and as an energy. I see you going through this change, pile 3, with a sense of balance, and you are able to manage your emotions in this sense. I see a lot of maturity as well. And you will also, after you go through this phase, I can also see that there is a renewal in your energy, and actually things will turn for the better for you. In particular, the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning. Is, you know, gold is a golden coin. It can be richness, prosperity coming your way, can be money. And we have a new beginning here. So maybe you are starting something new, a new venture or something, throwing yourself into, maybe is a new journey, is uncharted territory, but you will do it with a lot of enthusiasm. So you will go through this moment of darkness maybe and loss. It can be just huge transformation and change, but what awaits you, you know, is a new beginning, and it's this passion and enthusiasm you will put into whatever you are starting. You are starting anew, you're starting again. Definitely transformation here, okay, is and you will be even more, I see you making decisions that will set you on a new path. I see you keeping things into balance. And again, as I was saying, with the Two of Pentacles, even though there is a little bit of trouble here because you're trying to hold all together, you know, so it can be perceiving some difficulty in the situation, like, and being maybe concerned with this new beginning overall. But the Ace of Pentacles is such a positive card. I think you will find a way here to manifest a solid new beginning despite the uncertainty here. Maybe you will take a step back, because from the Two we go from the Ace to the Two, but I think from the Two you will go back to the Ace and maybe find a way to start on a more solid foot, you know, and yeah, and being very able when it comes to handle matters, you know. And also this card can also be sometimes about, yeah, facing challenges with a sense, with humor, you know. Humor brings strength. Humor can be a source of balance, can be something really that makes you shift your perspective and keeping a positive mind in the face of these challenges or this transformation or maybe the endings. Pile 3, this is what is coming up in your reading, will really help you in this sense. And I want to wrap up your reading now using these cards. These are tarot cards, but they come with a sentence on the cards, and I think it's a beautiful way to wrap up your reading and see what final message we have to conclude your reading. Pile 3. Okay, we have the Earth Shaman is the King of Pentacles this time. Sorry for the glare, I don't know if you can see the sentence. It says, a disciplined, wise, powerful and secure provider, a strong community leader, one who skillfully creates abundance. Yes, the Ace of Pentacles. You are able, this is to wrap up your reading, part 3, you are able to manifest this abundance. You are able to provide for yourself, even for others. You, I think, won't lose your stability, and you will be able to hold it all together during this transition. If we are talking here also about career or finances. I see that with the provider here, you're able to take care of yourself. Yeah, you are able, you know, to create this new beginning for yourself, but also to be very stable. And with friendship here, especially if you are a leader, for example, you're able to provide for your community and to create richness, and you thrive also possibly in a community setting here. You are able, you know, you are very disciplined, and maybe others may also see you over the next 3 months as someone like a model figure or someone they can rely on, very similarly to the King of Cups. But the King of Cups is in your realm of emotions, the King of Pentacles is in the realm of richness and stability and material things and just the ordinary life, you know. So I see you being able to thrive over the next 3 months, pile 3, in your day-to-day, and especially in your career, in your finances, in your achievements. Okay, so this is what I have for you. Oh yes, the wheel. I don't know, this is a decision wheel. Like, you use it when you don't know what to do with your special someone. You just turn the wheel and see what comes up. So maybe, let's say, an advice for you, pile 3. If you're not in a relationship, maybe it is something you want to do for yourself. Let's put it this way. Because I don't know if you are in a relationship or not. So just give a general direction, okay? Let's see what comes up. What can you do for yourself? Okay, it's between bar hopping and candlelight dinner. Maybe you want to treat yourself a little bit, pile 3. If you are with someone, take them out maybe for a candlelight dinner. But if you are alone by yourself, you know, it keeps coming up, candlelight dinner. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe it's time to treat yourself a little bit and to provide, maybe giving to yourself the things that you deserve. Give you some treat, you know, treat yourself. Pile 3, so this is what I have for you. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to comment, subscribe and like this video now to support the channel. Please do it now if you have made it so far in this video. I also remind you that I offer personal readings on my website every day, settytarot.com. You may want to to check it out. And I really hope to see you soon in the next reading. Bye bye.